Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python complete course. So in the previous video, we completed unit 2 where we learn about decision making a statement. We need we study there if else match case for loop while loop to solve different programming problems. Now we are starting unit 3, one of the most important unit in Python. In this chapter we will study about functions. So functions are the fundamental foundation of professional programming. Every large Python application, where it is a website, mobile app, games, AI project, or automatic script, use function extensively. By the end of this chapter, you will understand that what function are, what they are needed, and how they make easier to write, understand, and maintain. So let's get started. So first of all, this is this is not video 3. This is unit 3. First in which we are doing about function models and packages. So first introduction to. So first we will do about this one. This one. First we have introduction to functions. So introduction. Function are one of the most important concepts in Python. They help organize program into visual block of code and widely used in real world software development. So these are the introduction of function and that what is function next one. So a function is a name block of reusable code that perform a specific task. Instead of writing the same code repeatedly, you define it once and call it whenever needed. So a function is a name block of reusable code that perform a specific task. Instead of writing the same code multiple times, we can write it once inside a function and call it whenever we need it. So in simple word, a function is a visual block of code that perform a particular task. So the next question that coming in your mouth, in your mind, that why do we need function? So imagine you need to calculate the total marks of student in different classes. So without function, you will write the same calculation repeatedly. So this make the program longer, harder to read, difficult to maintain, more prone to error because you type the same code many number of times. So the error, and so simply there is a chances of error coming out. So with function you write the logic once and read it whenever needed. This save both time and effort. So why function is needed? The function reduce code duplication, improve readability, and simplify maintenance and make working easier. So these are the advantage of function like code readability, better readability, easy maintenance, reduce code duplication, easier debugging. And real life, we normally like think about television remote. So each button has a specific function. Power button turn the TV on or off. Volume button change the volume. Channel button change the channel. You don't need to know how the TV perform task internally. You simply press the button. The required action is performed. That is similarly in Python, you call a function and it perform a predefined task. And the advantage of Python is that already written here, I told you that for reusability, write once, use many times. Like better readability, function divide large program into a smaller and understandable part. Easy maintenance. So if you need a chance If you need to change the logic, you only modify the function instead of changing the same code everywhere. So, and the next one is reduce code duplication. So, function eliminate unnecessary repetition, making save your time. So, easier debugging. So, error are easier to locate because the code is organized into a smaller section. So, type of function in Python. So that is built-in function like print, input, length, type, max, mean, sum. So and second one is user-defined function. Function created by programmer using the def keyword. So built-in function. These are built-in function are already provided in Python. Example, we already saw here black print input length and type max mean sum. And here is example like a build programming. Number 10, 20, 30. Here is the length. Length will count the length of the function, that is 3. Here if we put the max function, and print function is already there. It will find the maximum value in this list, and min function minimum value. Sum function, it will give the sum of all the word that is in list, that is 60, 30 plus 20 plus 1. Yeah. Type function, I already told you what about in data types. So this is the list type function. List type. mm, like one thing, like list dictionary. When you ever about list dictionary and tuples, these are come under the container type data type. Container data type. So I already told you about there are three type of data type, that is user defined data type, basic type, and container type. So user defined type, it will come class, and container type it come list, tuple, set, and dictionary, like this. So these are the input already here. And the next one is user defined type. And the length function return the number of element in the list. And the next one is user defined data type. So these are functions created by the programmer using the def keyword. Uh, Keyword. Like when we print def, I will show you in further. This function does not execute immediately. It executes when it is cold. Cold. Like I will show this will clear it by example like so this function created by the programmer using def keyword. Here I write def keyword, then I write the name of the function, that is grid. Then I print. Welcome to Python. This function does not execute immediately. It executes only when it is called. Like it will not when we call grid here, then this function execute immediately. Like see here. it show the output welcome to Python that need to print. Now the next one is function naming rules. So use meaningful name start with a letter or underscore. Avoid keyword. Do not start with a digit and prefer snake case. So function name should follow this rule. Use meaningful names. Begin with a letter or underscore. Do not start with a number. Avoid Python keywords. Use lowercase letter with underscore. A snake case like this. These are the point that we need to you should make a note of it. These are the important point should write to make to start a, to write the name of the function. You should not use meaningful like I use greet here. So because I have to greet you guys by saying welcome to Python, so I use greet by the name of the function greet. So you can begin with a letter or underscore, but do not start with a number. Same like a variable here. Avoid Python keyword. So you see it rule is same like the rule that we learned in variables. So also now the you have a question, right? How does a function work? So basic flow is define the function, then call the function, then Python execute the function, then control return the main program. Means you have first define the function, name the function and the statement that you want to print. Then if you want to print that function, then you call the function by the name function name, and then you Python execute that function, then control return to the main program. You will return to the main program like this. So these are the function execution flow. Define the function, call the function, Python execute the function, control return to the main program. Now, what are function used in application? So application or function are used in banking system, website, AI, machine learning, automation, game, hospital management, data management. So function are used in almost every Python project, like banking application, e-commerce website, hospital management system, student management system, artificial intelligence, data analysis, machine learning, automation script, mobile application, game development, etc., and many other things. So these are the common mistakes done by the beginner, like mistake one that thinking that defining a function automatically execute it. Like you will do just like you will define the function that is greet and print welcome to hello, you will thought it will automatically execute it. But no, when you unless you don't call it the function, it will not execute. So so nothing is printed because the function has not been called. You have to call the function that is greet, then it will execute properly. Yeah. Now the second mistake is using clear function name. Someone using like number within not like x. We will take x. It will also work, but here the catch is that x is a simple word. We should put the function name by the statement, by the type of statement we want. Here we are greeting someone by saying welcome to Python. So we name the function as greet. So it is easier for you to understand. So the next mistake is creating one very large function instead divide the program into multiple small functions. Some people, some beginner try to learn how to make function, but he has started making many things in one function like print welcome to Python, hello, how are you, and many other things in same function. But you should not do it. You should make a step by step. like greeting function and different, intro function different, and other function are different like this. So like defining a function without calling is using unclear names or creating overly large function. So practice question, print hello world. We will print hello world right there. Hello, and here you will put hello, then it will so print hello world. So these are the question you should practice this MCQ and interview question, and this is the summary. So we should stop there for this.